Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Chris, and this is Chewin The Rag. So this isn't going to be a full episode. I'm just going to put that out ahead of time. It's more of a trailer, more of a what's to come, an introduction to the podcast, yada, yada, yada. So what's happening is I still have Dangerously Average Dudes. I do that with Ray Hughes. You can check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube. Our YouTube is mostly streams for like video games and everything, but podcast episodes are on those other platforms that I talked about. With that being said, that podcast is a little bit, it's not really a scheduled podcast. It's more of when he and I can get together, we'll record, upload, and do it that way. That's kind of why I did this. So this will be more weekly. It's going to be based more around guests. I'm going to try to have people on that interest me and that I think will interest others. It'll still be all, revolving around being funny, being comedic. The goal is not to just sit here and ramble. It's really revolving around jokes. I've already got some things in the works for having like a reoccurring segment with somebody. I'll announce that. Well, I'll probably announce that when we record, me and that person. But it's no co-hosts. It's just me, myself, guests. I'll probably still do questions because we get enough where I can split it up. If there's any geared toward me, I wouldn't answer them over there. I would just come over here and answer them that way. It's just a lot easier. And that's not a podcast that's just for me. So you're going to ask me something personally, I'd rather come over here and answer it personally rather than have my co-host sit here and just watch me answer a question directed toward me, which most of those are because you guys ask some really fucked up shit and Ray does not answer really fucked up shit. He just kind of pushes them to me and he's like, you can answer that zesty shit, and he knows I'll do it. So I just wanted to come in here, introduce the new podcast, the solo side of things. So this will be Chewin The Rag. It's going to be weekly. It'll be on all the platforms I mentioned earlier, except as well as I'll probably live stream these on YouTube. So as I'm recording the pod, I'll also have YouTube up. I'll be live, and then you can rewatch it there. You can go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. I think Amazon off the top of my head. I'm not really sure, but all of that will be figured out in the next couple of days or so as I get everything together logistically and go from there. So currently, I'm reaching out to people who I know were interested in coming on. So I'm going to follow up with them, reach out to a couple other people that I think will be good to have on. I want to kind of get like local talent on. I know enough people that do different things that I feel like it'd be cool to have them on here and tell their story and share stories and promote what they've got going on. I'll be promoting Serenity. It's a landscaping company in our area. So if you're in the Albany area and you need any landscape work done, you just give them a call at 518-331-0774. You just let them know Chris from Chewin The Rag podcast put something out there and heard you from there, and just let them know who sent you. So I'll be working with them to get that all situated. And then, like I said, just the goal is to come in here, be consistent, give you guys new episodes weekly, keep it fresh, bring others on, and do everything. A lot of the things that people are asking for in Dangerously Average Dudes, it's a lot easier to kind of get the guests that want to come on because they're like personal friends of mine, a lot of them, and I would much rather have a sit down one-on-one with those guys. Like, Ray doesn't really know who you are. We only have the 2 mics set up right now. It's a lot easier for me to just do one-on-ones with those people and let them expose or get exposure or talk or bullshit, whatever it is, whatever your goal is. As long as you're interesting, I'm more than happy to have you on. I don't give a shit. That's really what it comes down to. So be on the lookout. Chewin The Rag, weekly episodes. What's today? The 9th? The 8th? Today's the 8th. I would say we'll probably start going weekly next week. So our first actual episode will be... Oh, shit. I'm bad at everything. Where's my calendar? First actual episode, I'll probably try to do Thursday drops. So we'll be dropping Thursday, February 16th. And then from there, it'll just be weekly bangers. Thank you, guys.